It's beer time with Beer Man.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? All right, well, I've got a real nice one here, I think. I got it over at Main Street Market in Warrenton, Oregon, in my hometown here. And thank you to Justin he's been on my lives a few times. And he likes to gather ideas and see what people are drinking. And he's a manager over there, but he also orders the beers and for all of us awesome beer drinkers in this area. So thank you, Justin. But first, before we start, if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn that red button gray and hit that bell and ding, 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 and you'll be notified automatically when I have new shows up. Also, on your way out, please hit that like button. That'd be great of you. And if you can, if you will, if you may, please share this out. All right. So this one's from Novo Brewing Company out of Portland, Oregon. I'm going to show you. This is kind of their front there of their store, and then inside they have a nice bar there with the chalkboard written thing. We sat over on the far side there by the fermentation tanks, you can see. And you have a little map here that kind of shows where it's located. You have the river that kind of separates everything. We come in right off the Highway 26, or we come off the Highway 30 as well, and go on over there up into Ex Novo. It's a really cool place. They've got really cool, really good beer, really good, not cool, good beer and good food. And it's a real fun place. There's a lot of, I don't know, good energy there, good vibes. So, I don't know, I just really, really like it, really enjoyed it. So, but it's a wild American ale and American wild ale, excuse me, rather. It's called the Blue Ox, and it's fermented with blueberries. It's oak aged for aged on oak barrels for 2 years, I believe. It's an oak aged golden ale re-fermented on Umpqua Valley blueberries. It's a funky floral forward nose, opens up this beer to a blueberry jam and oak forward body, rounded out by a delicately tart finish, best when shared. All right. And you can kind of see it here. I can give you whoops, let me just give you this real quick. There we go. A little closer look here on my little pour cam here. But yeah, so that's what the bottle looks like. You saw it in the intro pic, and you saw it just now when I was showing it with the other camera. But we'll go back to this real quick and talk a second. But yeah, this is they're in Portland though, and I suggest anyone go here if you can. If you come out here, go to Ex Novo. They put out some exceptional beers. Straight up amazing. I mean, I couldn't ask for any better beers out there. This is gonna be, I think, a fantastic one. So let's go ahead and go to the pour cam and. 1 second, though, I forgot to do one little thing. One little small thing. And that's all right. So we're going to go ahead and bring me up in the corner here. And I'm going to kind of bring me a little smaller. Sorry about this, y'all. I wasn't exactly prepared, was I? So this is... Let me just fix some things. My poor cam. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's open this up. I didn't get a date on this or anything, so it's let me get over here a little bit. No date, but it's okay. It was aged anyways. It's probably got a lot more aging life in it. So got my little somewhat tulip glass here. Let's open this up. A lot of water vapor coming off of that. You can see that. Whoa, see that? Crazy. It is wild. I kind of didn't think about that. It's pouring like a nice sour though, real nice, um, very. The head is very fast. There's no retention whatsoever. It's going away as though it were wild or as though it were a sour. That the head, the lactic acid is totally sizzling away the head. You can hear it. There, it's gone. See that? Kind of like a champagne or something like that. You can smell blueberry, like a sour tart blueberry. Um, but I mean, straight up amazing. You can see me here in the small. Let's go ahead and smell. Yeah, it's straight up blueberries. I get like a nice blueberry craziness going on right away in the smell. You get a nice tart, kind of even like a slight sour smell to this as well. As I go in, you can feel the carbonation popping on your nose. It's got that kind of a vinegar-like quality to it. Um, I don't get a whole lot of like maltiness or anything like that. No real hoppiness, just real tart and blueberry and fruity. So let's go to the look. Um, it's you can see the effervescence. Straight up hardcore fast, super fast rising bubbles, high carbonation. You can hear the sizzling. It actually keeps a slight head over the top of it, which is really nice. It just kind of keeps it there. The bubbling just keeps a nice little thin layer of head. It's a kind of an like a tinge of blueberry to the color of the head, but for the most part, it's a whitish head. It's a almost like a deep cranberry or a like a I don't know, just I guess you can call it a blueberry color. A little lighter though, or something. I don't know. It looks more like cranberry in my light. But you do get the blueberry look as well. The bubbles are just streaming. Look at that. Um, can't see through it hardly. I mean, seriously, I have to follow my camera. Can't see through it when I look at it. I can't see anything. Um, so it's pretty opaque. You can see a slight shadow. Let's go for the taste. And I'm going to go back to this camera because I want you to see the full expression of what I'm getting here. Right on, let's go for the taste. There's a wild herbal and a vinegar-like tart blueberry flavor right away on the tongue. There is that wild kind of a not barnyard. It's actually very smooth and kind of um, goes away very quick. It's kind of a medicinal kind of flavor, but it's not so much as to where it is off-putting in any way. If my wife comes in, there's a little noise probably going to come in, so sorry about that. Oh, it's only two. Yeah, we're all right. Um, but it's got a nice little barnyard hint there to tell me it was, it got that nice wild yeasty flavors coming out of it. It's not an off-putting thing. It's not an off flavor for this particular style. Very tart on the palate and in the back. I'm getting kind of like a scone taste, like scones, like with blueberry perhaps syrup on it or something like that. Kind of that scone, that buttery, doughy, like toasted doughy, like pancake. I get kind of like that pancakey kind of taste in the back of the mouth, and it's kind of high accelerated carbonation in the back with a nice dryness that kind of lets it go. It does kind of give me that scone like flavor down in the throat though, so it lingers a bit. Poppy, smooth and poppy. It's definitely got a nice complex feel in the mouth. The mouth feel is very almost smooth, but also very accelerated with carbonation, but not so tingly and spicy on the tongue that it hurts. Just real nice, well rounded. It's got a lot of flavors like going through Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Like you're going through all these little like rooms with different things in it and you're tasting different things. Um, it's a crazy little wild ride, this wild sour, wild fermented fruit beer is. Yeah, wild ale fermented on blueberries, that it is. But nice. The finish is kind of a medium finish, a medium long finish, kind of more, yeah, because it floats out that scone feel in the back, but kind of gives you that mucus kind of flavor on there. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's nice. It kind of has like a tingly feel on the cheeks in the back. I get kind of a tingly, not a chalky, more of a tingly, and I don't get a whole lot of booziness or alcohol. The body on this is a medium body, even might even be pushing more on the full. Nah, medium body, but it's real nice. I actually, before I give a score, I'm gonna give a score now for the beer, and then I want to show you like something that I wanted to try. So out of 5 hops, man, I'm gonna give this 4.75 hops. This is really, really good. This is really good, and the lady at the store, she's funny though. She's nice, but she was like, I didn't like it. I just thought it was weird. I was like, you gotta adjust your palate for these types of beers. So a real good beer, though. I mean, I thought it was sensational. I still get that buttery scone. It's not like a diacetyl butteriness. It just tastes kind of like wild and somewhat funky, I guess. I kind of like that waffle cone kind of flavor, though. It kind of tastes good with this. So I went ahead and I brought out my blue cheese, or excuse me, my goat cheese from the other day from Beer and Cheese, and it's a goat cheese with wild blueberry, lemon, and thyme. Um, it's open right now. So it's a Vermont cheese, and you can kind of see it's still good. I wanted to take a little bite of this and kind of taste it with it. So very good cheese. I'm not gonna rate the cheese, but I want to see how it goes with this. Oh man, creamy. It's like a blueberry lemon cheesecake. I'm telling you, guys, try goat cheese with your sours, with your wilds, whatever, your gooses, even your gozas. Even though they're a little more salty, a little more tangy, they still would work with the right goat cheese. But the flavors on this has blueberry and pineapple and that thyme. The herbal really kicks in well with that Band-Aid. And then the milkiness from the goat cheese, that richness really pulls goes through it and mixes excuse me, makes it kind of like a cheesecake kind of quality. It's really, and the flavors, oh my God, it mixes so well. Please come to my Beer and Cheese Tuesday at 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern. And we go for about an hour. Usually have a good panel, 4 man, 6 man panel. Perfect pair, in my opinion. I would give this, I won't go to 100, but I'll do a 95 on the pair. Let's just do that. But all right, guys, this was an amazing beer. I'm very happy with this. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for your support, and much love to you guys. You guys have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you're at, and I'm out of here. Cheers.